I haven't seen you since the plague.
Yahoo! Again, not a huge fan, but even like a Family Guy, you're like, okay, 1 in every 10 of these is like pretty good. Like,
that's a decent ratio.
I guess the good writer wrote this one. You know what I mean? Like the one, like the, like how Community All-Star Chris McKenna was an American Dad writer, and you're like, okay, so like he was the American Dad writer that needed to break out of American Dad, that needed to like fight his way out. With like a
those
pipe
shows
in
feel
each
like
hand.
they just throw tons of shit at a wall and like wait for something to stick, and that's their one good episode a season.
That's the problem that they have with being on like primetime Fox or whatever the fuck it is that they're on, is that like the demographic is wide, so they have to like throw some spaghetti at the wall, they have to throw some like pizza at the wall, they gotta throw some like hot dogs.
Yeah,
just gotta,
like
all
racist jokes, homophobic jokes,
right? Because they
jokes, and then
super woke jokes that just feel wrong.
You get the feeling that like everyone who writes for Family Guy is a leftist, but they have to write a show that appeals to right-wing audiences. You know, it kind of
they're
feels...
in the bad place.
Yes, they're in the bad place. They're like... Oh God, what is... I can't think of, like, an excellent fucking example, but, like, you are saddled with writing this thing that you hate,
Oh,
you're
saddled with writing... You're saddled with writing the scene where, oh, damn it, what's the black guy's name from Family Guy?
Cleveland. Cleveland Brown.
Sir, I am from Ohio.
You're forced with writing... Yeah, you're forced to write the scene where Cleveland gets in the back of the cop van that's got the automatic suspect suppression system, and then goes, I want to try it, and then they do it, and it just beats the shit out of them, and you're like,
okay.
Like it very calmly arrests Peter, and then he gets in, and it's like, stop resisting.
Yeah, and you're like, okay. And then they do,
that's kind of like...
and then they do the worst gay and Jewish stereotypes you've ever seen in your entire life. Then they do, like, they have to balance that out with their own hate crimes. They can't put their finger on the scale too much.
So if we had to do like a top 3 power rankings of like who's the worst, like who do you think is the worst?
What is
like the South Park, the Family Guy, the American Dad, like who?
I don't know if this is controversial, but I think far and away, the best of them is American Dad.
I agree with you, 100%.
Okay, I think that is the one that the satire is more clear. There's something about like the style of joke telling that is more profound. Like, you know, it's I
think it's funnier too. Personally,
it is funnier. I think it rests less on long, gross out gags than Family Guy traditionally does. So that is my far and away top favorite of the 3.
I don't have a... What's the third one?
I meant who do you like the least? Like, who's the most offensive? Who do you think is the most offensive?
The most offensive?
I think probably South Park, I guess.
It has to be South Park.
It's got to be South Park.
It has to be.
I was trying to think if there's another show out there that, like, rivals that, but I don't think, at least...
There have been a lot of...
Arms teens with insults minus their ability to understand satire.
Right. It's just giving, you know, obviously, like, and we've talked about it on this fucking podcast many times, but like it's not as if like South Park invented anti-Semitism, but it makes
Boy, can't stop talking about it though, can it?
Existence weaponizes people that want to participate in anti-Semitism, right? Because they're like, it's on TV. They're being as anti-Semitic as I can.
And here's all the words to use.
Here's New World. I didn't know that one. And they're like, they're fucking taking notes. I think South Park is far and away the worst of them. Yeah, of television shows set in Colorado, which is better, Community or South Park.
Are those the only shows set in Colorado, or is
Those
that
are the
just
only
the
ones
two
that I can
parameters
think
for
of.
this? Okay.
Where was Northern Exposure? Was Newhart set in Colorado? I don't know. TV shows set in Colorado.
That's what I just Googled.
I feel like there was a show. I haven't gotten to it. A Community came up first. South Park came up second, and that was basically it.
Okay.
They are the first two that came up.
Amazing.
There was one, the show I'm trying to remember. I watched way too much TV as a child. Shocking everyone listening to this.
I would have never guessed.
And do you ever half remember a piece of pop culture detritus from your youth, and there's just something about a commercial or something that just really stuck with you? So there was some, like, back when it was the WB, not the CW, there was some show set on a mountain about a bunch of people that owned, like, a ski resort and, like, their various relationship dramas. And the theme song was by Blink-182.
Good God.
And the theme song, I think, was Miss You by Blink-182.
What was the name of the show? Do you remember?
I can't. No, I'm struggling. I'm a struggle in here. But I will... I'm trying to see... Oh, Everwood. Maybe I'm conflating it with Everwood, which is a show I do kind of half remember.
Sounds like a show about erectile dysfunction.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of
Everwood.
Everwood stuff, but I've never seen it.
Everwood, yeah, it was just, created by Greg Berlanti, if that name strikes anyone. It created most of the CW programming that is currently on. Like, the Riverdale, all the superhero shows, that was him. Starring, let's see, Emily Van Camp from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Chris Pratt from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Nora Zehetner from the Ryan Johnson filmography. I'm glad we figured this out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad we really started diving into
We really
Colorado
needed to
TV
knuckle
shows
down
not
into that
named
and figure it
Community.
out.
Space Force, the television show.
Have you seen that?
I watched
seen every
one
episode of
episode, and I said, no thank you.
I watched one episode and for some reason said, I'll watch the rest of this.
I'll spend the rest of my time watching this
And I
show.
did. I watched
And-
every episode of it.
How do you feel about that
never got
decision?
better.
Oh, okay. That's good to know that I
You
made the right
do?
call.
Can I tell you a dumb spoiler? I mean, no one gives a shit about that show, right?
Oh, la 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 la. No, I'm sorry. No spoilies.
You find out that his wife is, like, in maximum security prison.
Steve Carell wife?
Yeah. And I'm like, how
I'm
is
pretty
this?
sure that came up in the pilot. I'm
Oh, does
pretty
it?
sure. Because I
He, like,
remember
visits
that.
her and they have
Oh,
sex.
wait, hold on. Space Force. I'm sorry, I zoned. I was thinking about that show that McFarlane did that was a Star Trek takeoff.
Space. Oh,
The
shoot.
Oracle. Or the Orville. The Orville.
Yeah.
Orville. I thought you were talking about the Orville.
And that's
I
coming
watched
back,
all
I
of
think.
Space Force. I watched all of Space Force.
Yeah, I
I
watched
kept
it all.
waiting for it to get good.
Yep, me too. And it just never
Well,
did.
those are... If y'all were here for
They were
Space
genuinely
Force review...
they were genuinely good moments.
There were some bits
Sure.
that were okay.
I mean, there's such a focus. That was such a grouping of funny people that, like, inevitably, yeah, something had to be funny. Like, there was,
Like when-
like, Ben Schwartz had to, like, slip through the cracks a couple times. You know what I mean?
Right.
Chris Gethard or Malkovich or whoever must have been funny at some point.
Yeah, the best episode is, I think it's Ben Schwartz, like, picks out the uniforms for the Space Force. It's very funny.
That sounds like a good premise for an episode.
So, it's very funny.
I'm laughing already. So that settles whether or not we will be covering Space Force on this podcast.
It'll be really easy to cover. Actually,
Yeah,
we just
Did I
covered.
Did I just blow my audition?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. This is a new... Okay, so the new podcast is a possible new co-host comes on, and they pitch the show that we should cover with them. And you pitched Space Force, and you failed.
I didn't get to choose Space Force.
You picked Space Force. You all heard it. Daddy Host, you were here. You heard
I
Dan
can
choose
confirm.
Space Force. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You will not be the Greendale 4th. We will not be covering Space Force. The Space
I
4.
can't rank
It would have
Space
been
Force
great, but
episodes.
no. Yeah, we can't rank Space Force episodes. I don't know. This one's pretty good, I guess. Yeah, it would be a great show. I wonder, okay, now, since we're Googling, Space Force podcast.
It's getting a season 2, I think.
I want to know if there's, like, fans out there. You know what I mean?
This is the official Space Force podcast.
And it is also very difficult to Google, because if you remember, there's a real thing called Space Force that we're still doing. If you remember that.
Oh yeah, that's right. We do make
we're
bad
full
decisions
steam
as a
ahead,
country.
baby.
And didn't Space Force come out while Trump was still in office?
It came out. The Space Force was made. Literally, the meeting was had the day that the Space Force was announced as a branch we were developing.
They're like, this is
That's
a show,
incredible.
right?
Steve Carell got his phone and went, this has to be something that we make.
Greg. Greg.
Yeah.
Wake up.
Somebody call Ben Schwartz.
Greg is like Steve Carell is like living on the fucking Foxcatcher Ranch, like he's still immersed, and he's like, Greg, get up.
Oh man.
Sorry, Steve.
Ugh.
I just don't know what you're doing, bud. I just don't understand anymore, man. Welcome to Marwin. Steve Carell is living in Marwin, and that's
Hey,
and that's what we're
welcome to
doing.
Marwin.
Oh, I guess someone had to.
Someone had to.
And it was you.
My expectations were so low; it would have been hard to be disappointed with it, though. So you got to take everything. You know what I mean? You got to take it with.
Sure.
with a
When
grain
you're
of salt.
expecting,
That's why I just won't play it again, because like I remember it being a game I really enjoy. Like 11 or 12 years ago. So if I just like don't play it.
Hold on, not Morrowind.
Oh, that's what I thought you said was Mario.
No.
Welcome to Marwin, which is a
sorry,
movie in
I
which
misheard
Steve
you.
Carell.
I am so
No, you're fine.
sorry.
You're fine.
I thought you
it's a movie.
transitioned into a mid 2000s Bethesda game. I was just really impressed.
Yeah, Steve Carell is living. Steve Carell is living in Morrowind. He has a little walk cycle. He walks around town and he's like, "No troll ever comes in here."
He's the guy that yeets you way into the sky at the beginning of the game.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
My apologies.
The
No, you're
only
fine. I was
Space
very
Force
confused.
podcast I can find is the official Netflix podcast. I cannot find a fan cast of Space
You have to have
Force.
fans to have a fan cast.
God damn! God damn!
Zing!
Fucking you killed Greg Daniels with that. You've murdered him.
You killed my boy!
He ain't coming back. Look how they massacred my boy. So that's good.
man.
I don't know what the fuck.
Sometimes sacrifices have to be made.
Except for the one time out of the year you like call him out to like try to get nominated for an Academy Award and it like never works. It like I'm not trying to be mean to the man, but like every year
not
there
at all.
is some inexplicable Steve Carell movie that you're like, whose idea was this? Who didn't tell you no?
He wants to be a serious actor so bad.
He wants to.
Like-
He left The Office to go do very serious films, and I just don't know if that was the move.
I don't think it was.
I just don't think that was the play. It's not that you can't. Like, I honestly, okay. If you took a Steve Carell, and you used him in the way that actors have used Adam Sandler, or I'm sorry, directors have used Adam Sandler or like Jim Carrey, where you take the fundamental charming natures of Steve Carell, but apply them into a more subdued dramatic context, I think indisputably he could probably give some really good performances. But he, for whatever reason, is obsessed with doing voices and wigs, and it ain't working. Steve, my man, that dog don't hunt. I'm sorry.
And Steve Carell's kind of got that like foxy old guy look going on too. I mean,
Right.
like you could do something with that.
If
for
he
sure.
just became like an old guy that fucks, like that's a good movie. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yep.
Like the
Old guy that fucks.
old guy that fucks sounds like a great movie. But it's like, I don't know, since 2013, it's been like, I guess he's had the Despicable Me's the entire time, lest we forget. That empire.
Must we remember?
We must fucking remember. But like, honestly, kind of starting with the way back, co-directed by Jim Rash. It's been like Foxcatcher, Freeheld, The Big Short, which he is the worst part of, Battle of the Sexes, Beautiful Boy, Vice, Welcome to Marwin, Irresistible. I guess he's trying to do comedies again.
The reality is that he made so much fucking money doing The Office, and he just does whatever he wants.
Which I respect. You know?
It's the same way that like Joseph Gordon-Levitt is, who does like a movie every 6 years.
Well,
there's a couple other actors that are like, I made a lot of money doing something younger when I was younger or early in my career. They're just like, fuck it, I get to do what I want now.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt have TV money. Joseph Gordon-Levitt also made Don John, and I think it made all of us go, but
he was in Looper too, and that's hard.
Well, that was a year before Don John. Like, okay, I want you to open up IMDb. I want you to open up IMDb.
Okay.
And I want you to go to Joseph Gordon-Levitt's page on IMDb. And I
look
want
at the last thing he did.
Hold on, because here's what I want you to do. I want you to like look at, the rise that starts happening. Really, honestly, with Inception in 2010, right, where he I guess 500 Days of Summer. Like, okay, this guy's the new hotness. He'd done like Brick, that was like a successful indie movie, but like 500 Days of Summer is like Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Hollywood leading man. That's like what, 2008? What?
2009.
2009. So he does that. He does Inception the next year, where it's like...
He did G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra? What the fuck?
Yeah, he becomes Cobra Commander, lest we forget.
I did.
Yeah, of course you did. And Brendan Fraser is also in that. And so take that, look at that. You're like, wow, what a run. Then he does Dark Knight Rises and Looper. Same year, 2012. Killing it. He takes this star power. He yanks the sun from the very sky, and he says, I am going to write and direct and star in a major motion picture. The movie will be called Don John. It is about how I love masturbating. And that movie came out in 2013, and look at the precipitous drop in his filmography that happened after the release of Don John. Look at... He
did The Wind Rises after that.
Okay, he did the English dub of The Wind Rises.
Okay. Let's be honest. Half the people that watched the English version.
Okay, fine. English dub of Wind Rises.
Sin City 2. The Interview. One episode of the Mindy Project.
He is in also one scene of The Interview. He's like a cameo.
Yeah, he's uncredited.
As himself, I assume.
No, Matt Sherman.
Oh, okay, sure. Fine.
Straight Outta Oz. I'm not even going to click on that.
Don't need to know what that is.
Comrade Detective. Don't know.
Yeah, see?
A voice in Last Jedi.
Yes, he is the guy at the spaceport in Last Jedi who's like, I told them not to park on the beach. I told them, don't do that. I'm not even kidding. That's what he does.
I can't believe this is a real movie. I've never heard of Don John, actually. So,
you don't remember? That, okay, speaking of pop culture detritus from, years ago, I never saw the movie Don John, but the trailer, which was playing all the time, it had this, American Psycho taxi driver rhythm of him going I only care about a few things. My money, my girls, my porn, my mom, my money, your girls, my porn, my... I was like, it haunts me.
It's not good.
It's not good. The film or the trailer. And Daddy Host, I assume you are seeing what I have tried to show.
I can't believe that he was in Knives Out.
Again, a voice on a laptop. The sister
Stop ruining it.
The sister is watching a crime show, and he's the detective voice who's like, "Oh my god, she fucking died."
Isn't that arguably worse?
What? That he doesn't even appear?
Yeah, he's just
because he is in every Rian
better.
Johnson movie. He is in every Rian Johnson movie, but only 2 of them does he have significant roles.
Gotcha.
In Brothers Bloom, it's a non-verbal role where he like essentially hands the movie to Adrian Brody. He's like, "You're the leading man now."
You're the captain now.
And we all know how that went for Captain now Adrian Brody. Anyway, that's been Joseph Gordon. I thought that was worth remarking upon. That poor guy.
Poor guy I just dunked on.
He did that. He did a movie from the director of Welcome to Marwen called The Walk, where he played that guy that walked between the Twin Towers on a tightrope.
Yep. He did Project Power. I wanted to watch that movie. I didn't, but I wanted to watch it with Jamie Foxx. And he's in Mr. Corman, which is coming out soon.
I think
just
it
recently
dropped. I think it's on Apple TV Plus. So that's his first big like. Hey,
I'm back.
Hey.
He also took a big break to start like a crowdsourced production company with questionable monetary plans.
Yes. Questionable monetary plans of farming out content for free from struggling artists. Yes, he did have a questionable content plan of crowdsourcing and not paying anyone for all of their videos. It was an interesting scheme, to say the least.
Yeah, that's not how I would describe it, but you could go ahead and do that.
I mean, that's how I'd describe it. And also, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, when asked where all the money went, he grabbed on a helicopter holding a big bag with a dollar sign on it, and he's like, "See ya, suckers!" I remember that very clearly.
It's something, isn't it?
I'm sorry. Sorry, everyone. This is, of course, Advanced Community Studies, a podcast where we watch and talk about the American television comedy show community, 1 or 2 episodes at a time. We are also the premier podcast in the Yahoo Screen Podcasting Network.
Don't have the sound.
Yahoo.
Should have got the sound on the soundboard. Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Yahoo. I am one of your hosts, TV's Kevin Lanigan, and the low temperatures are dropping my immune system, and the world is swarming with weird people's unvaccinated toddlers. That's a quote from this episode, and also true. It's just
it's so prescient.
That's just life.
So prescient. It caught me. I was like, wait, was that
2015? Yep.
Yeah, sure. I am Caleb, our third host, but second host today. The daddy hostess with the mostest kids. And I don't have a quote because I'm a bad person. Though I wish I could just channel the energy of Keith David inquisitively asking a question he knows the answer to.
I assume
all the
from
time because that's basically just me as a dad. That
there is some nightmarish vampiric cartoon orgy of phones. Sorry, go back. Yes, please.
I'm the third person in the room. I'm the third co-host today. I'm Dan Barnes. I was on the show before. And I'm glad that like I had this home renovation stuff and I had to do this in my car because luckily my car comes equipped with extra thick straps. Extra thick straps. Extra thick
straps.
I love it. Yes, you're doing an episode in the car, much like Community did, right? Huh? Something like that?
Huh?
Like that tie-in?
Oh my gosh, it is this episode. Wow, that's perfect.
Ain't that something? And
who would have known?
Yeah, who'd have thunk it? It's almost like you planned it. And you should have taken. You missed the opportunity to say that you planned it that way. So this episode is interesting. This episode they were trying to do a classic Community bottle episode, essentially, right? Because like this episode, if you think about it, really just the interior of the RV. And a few cutaways to the study room. So sets they had already built. It was supposed to be quick and cheap and easy and a short filming time. However, if you think about it, and everyone who worked on this episode describes it as a nightmare, because every time they changed camera angles, they had to remove a part of the RV. Reset up the camera, relight it, and then anytime you move the camera anywhere, they have to reinstall walls on their fake RV, take out different wall. It's a nightmare. It was a nightmare.
Sounds.
I'm getting a nosebleed just thinking about it. It's killing me.
I'm dying.
I'm dying. I'm literally dying.
There's better ways to do that. Why did
Yeah.
they do it that way?
I mean, unfortunately, that is the reality of trying to shoot in a little set like that, unless you wanted to, like, do a fake, 3-camera setup and with a laugh track or something like that. Like, that is the way you have to do. I mean, the solution is don't film an entire episode of television inside a cramped RV would be the solution to this problem.
I guess.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
And, it's easy for us to sit here and be like, that was obviously a bad idea. But I don't know. Dan Harmon, you've been making a show for 6 years. I don't know, man. Give it a little thought. Just, like, think about it for a little bit.
Just a couple seconds.
Just give it a thought. I guess they had to build a big hand. But other than the end tag, it's only, like, main characters in this episode. Like, you don't even have to have, like, extras. It's just them in the RV.
Yeah.
It was. I understand conceptually what they were going for. You just, like, maybe should have, I don't know, had them be camped. Maybe they're just in a fake-ass woods somewhere.
I never really thought about how hard it must have been to shoot this episode, but now that you mention that, like, that is the only thing that I can think about when
welcome
this
to...
It's like, oh my god, this is so hard.
Welcome to my life, welcome to my brain, where now I watch things and I'm like, oh god, I just see... I see production everywhere.
Kevin sees the lines in the Matrix
Those are your
now.
dead
Everything's...
Yeah, I took the red pill and I regret every second of it. It's time. Blue pill me, baby.
Blue pill me, baby.
Blue pill me, baby. That's what the Matrix 4 is about, right? That's the subtitle is Blue pill me, baby.
No, the subtitle of the Matrix 4 is just Lana Wachowski being like, "You alt-right fucks completely missed the point."
Y'all didn't get it. It's Lana Wachowski looking at every big budget movie of the last, like, 30 years and going, oh, you think you know how to do shit? I'm Lana fucking Wachowski.
Sit down and wait. I'm going to make you care about a thing that you forgot about for like a decade.
The fuck down while I teach you how to make a goddamn major motion picture. And then Lana Wachowski fucking, like, did the, like, Degeneration X, like, crotch chop.
Suck
it. And it was great because, like, I go to the movies like once or twice a week, so I've seen the Matrix Resurrections trailer a few times now, and just every fucking... I'm not even like a Matrix guy. I'm not even like super into the Matrix, but I'm just like, I'm watching this and I'm like, cinema. Oh, look at the colors, look at the lights, look at the dramatic re-orchestration of White Rabbit by Jefferson Airplane. Look at it. Oh,
look at it. It's just so great.
Yeah, I do like the Keanu meme. Like I do old Keanu voice. Oh.
Yeah.
I know kung fu. But let's do it. Season 6, episode 10, Basic RV Repair and Palmistry, directed by Jay Chandrasekhar, written by Dan Guterman. In this episode, after Dean Pelton spontaneously bought a giant fiberglass hand, the Save Greendale committee straps it to the top of Elroy's RV in an attempt to sell it off. But the RV breaks down, and Abed is trying to travel through time through his brain, and everyone kind of has a meltdown. I guess it's a Dean Pelton episode. A weird little episode of...
This episode's fucking wild. I
fucking love it. It has grown on me more than maybe almost any other episode of the entire series, where it took me like 3 times to even fundamentally understand what was happening. But once you lock it in, you're suddenly like, oh, ooh, whoa.
Again, Keanu face.
Oh, whoa. Yeah, we love it.
I'm a big fan of this episode.
Yeah, I've always liked this episode a lot.
Yep. I'm a strong season 6 defender, though. So
on the right podcast.
It's like it's hard to find episodes of season 6 that I don't really like that much, but this is one of my guilty pleasure episodes of the series for sure.
I don't think there's one in this season that I don't like, but there are a couple where I'm like, oh,
There are some that are okay. I'm not sure if there's any that I
don't love
enjoy,
grifting.
though.
I love the grifting.
Grifting is fine. I think ladders is fine.
Oh, I love ladders. Well, you know that. You listen to this podcast. You understand that.
I do like.
There's a
podcast.
pro ladders podcast.
I mean, it's not a bad episode. It's fine.
I understand. There's a lot of track to lay, but there's just something about, there's all these discrete, like, classic layers and setups and these weird little threads we're following throughout this episode. There's, like, obviously Dean Pelton's, like, irrationality, which we never really, like, get a resolution to. It's just kind of like I only noticed it the second time I watched it while I was having dinner tonight, where I was like, we don't know how they get off the mountain. They just, like, go back into the RV and then we cut to them around the study room table. I guess they waited until after Armed Forces Day. Which is, you know, sitting there in Labor Day or Memorial Day's shadow like a military Hanukkah, which is just another beautiful joke.
Is it on purpose that it's Armed Forces Day when they have a hand stuck to their?
Maybe. Is Armed
Every
Forces
time I
Day
hear
a real
it,
day?
every time I hear it, I feel like it. Oh yeah, it is. Let me tell you what day it is. I think it's in May, but I might be lying.
Oh, we know what day this episode takes place on.
Third Saturday in May. Bing bong.
Bing bong, sing along.
Wait, is it Memorial Day? The fourth Monday in May?
So
is
I
it
guess
Armed Forces Day on Saturday and the Memorial Day on Monday?
that's fucked up. Then what is? Hey, what's with all
Armed
these
Forces?
days?
Armed Forces Day is for active duty. Memorial Day is for those who've passed, and Veterans Day is for those who once served.
I see.
It's
Got
the
it.
beginning, middle, and end. Beginning, and terminus
Of the triptych, right? It's like, you know,
Yeah.
Matrix, and then Reloaded, and then Revolution. Yeah, I understand. Of the triptych of military holidays. Because we needed a lot. We need a whole
always.
bunch. Never forget. And it's I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I don't remember how to podcast.
I don't know why that was funny to me, but boy was it. Go on.
I think it's,
I'm a
you know,
child.
just, I think dryly just saying, never forget. Like, I
have a
think
buddy
I've-
that has a T-shirt that's a VHS, a floppy disk, and something else holding hands, and it says "Never Forget."
never forget.
And it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
It's a
And
good
but it's
one.
not that funny. But
Uh-huh.
I chuckled the fuck up every time. It's I can't control myself sometimes.
Yeah, it's never forget. I don't know. I think dryly restating propaganda is funny. I think, like, just, like, passively and without any gumption restating associated phrases of things is funny. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Yahoo! You know, we all remember Will Patton's famous monologue from the ending of Remember the Titans, where he says, "They will remember forever the night they played the Titans." Like that. He says it like that. Good flick. If anybody has
It is a good movie.
on.
It is a good movie.
My God.
I watched
Good
the scene
movie.
from it today because it came through my TikTok, and it was the scene where dude and his friend try to tell coach that they're going to play half of their guys and then half of your people, and he goes, "My people." He said, "Are you Dean Martin? That must mean you're Jerry Lewis." And then he turns to everybody. He's like, "Hey, everybody, Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis are on our team." And then he says, "Say bye to your mom, because when you get on that bus, your mom doesn't exist.
I'm
you
your
don't have a mom
mommy, I'm your
anymore."
daddy, I'm your...
I'm your
Oh.
It's so, and then he makes him say that he's his daddy. Oh God, it's so good. I love that movie so much.
I mean, we all know, everyone here is in agreement that Denzel is obviously incredible. But in Remember the Titans, he's on, like, another plane of existence. He's
It's so good.
He's fucking, like, okay, I hear your Training Day, I hear your Malcolm X. It's Remember the Titans for Denzel Washington. Like, he's unbelievable. He gives so
It's
many unbelievable monologues. And then here's who else. Here's who else is in Remember the Titans. You ready for this? You ready?
It's a lot of people.
Ryan Gosling.
Yep.
Ethan Suplee. The Donald Faison.
Yep.
Kate Bosworth, Will Patton,
hold on,
Hayden
what's the-
Panettiere.
Hayden Panettiere's in it. Yep, that's 100% true.
I can never remember his name, but the guy who plays Julius, who is in A Thousand
Wood Harris.
Things.
Wood Harris. He's in Dread. He gets his arm cut off in Dread. Poor guy.
Oh, he's so good. What a good actor he is.
Ryan Hurst. Have you seen Ryan Hurst recently? No, not Ryan Hurst. Ethan Suplee. You already mentioned him. Have you seen Ethan Suplee recently?
No, not recently.
Homie got jacked.
Oh, I cannot wait. He got Scientology jacked?
He lost a bunch of weight.
Damn.
Yeah, he lost a bunch of weight and started powerlifting. He looks great.
Damn.
Yeah,
good for him.
I saw him in something recently, and I was like, "Who the fuck is that?"
Dang, they could really use a better picture of him, like as his cover photo on Google here.
Yeah,
I wanted
like
to see him jacked, but
dad.
Looks like he just got off like a coke bender.
You're like, this guy has been in movies for like 30 years. Show him some fucking respect. To
Everybody
Ethan
else has nice
Suplee.
headshots, and he is just.
And he's just the disrespect to Ethan Suplee is honestly, I won't allow it. I won't stand by it.
You know what? That's what I want to be the fourth member of on our podcast, is an Ethan Suplee appreciation podcast.
You know what? Yeah.
I mean, you might have aced your second audition.
All right,
Hey,
that's a
there we
pretty
go.
good pitch, honestly. Because with Ethan Suplee, you can talk about American History X. You can talk about My Name Is Earl. You can talk about the Kevin Smith filmography.
He's
You
in
can talk
Wall
about
Street.
his upcoming movie, God as a Bullet.
Yes, Wolf of Wall Street, The Hunt,
Butterfly Effect.
Hell yeah!
Oh shit! And then we can transition into Ashton. I'm just kidding.
Oh boy. Man, Ethan Suplee. Put some respect on the name, and everyone go watch Remember the Titans on Disney Plus or whatever the fuck. I don't know.
Oh, that movie's so good, y'all.
It's really good.
So good. Wait, Kate Bosworth is in this movie?
Yeah, she is. She's Gary Bertier's girlfriend.
Holy shit!
I know. Remember the Titans? Stacked. I recorded it off of TV, and I had a 6-hour recordable VHS, and it was Remember the Titans and Lilo and Stitch. And honestly, if you asked me today, like 2 movies I would take onto a desert island, those might honestly be on the list. They might be on the list. is one of them.
Remember the Titans is a great movie that I was forced to watch so many times growing up that it's like.
Oh yeah, it was how your gym teachers
Uh-huh.
or history teachers were like, "How do
For
we
us, it was
make
Sunday
something?"
school, dude.
Oh my god! What?
Okay, so listen.
Please.
I used to
Hang on. What state? In what state did you go?
I
to
live in Ohio.
Okay.
Okay, so
So-
it's just kind of football and God there.
Yeah. Football got in porn.
Woof.
Yeah.
It's just football and God there.
Yeah.
And like LeBron James.
And the Rock and Roll Hall of
But-
Fame.
Eh.
But
So
no,
you're the Don John State.
Oh, here, let me tell you something funny about Ohio. The other day I was just driving. That's great.
Sorry,
Ohio.
I know it was wildly offensive, and it took you a second to get it. Kevin was dying.
Ohio, the Don John State.
It did take me a second.
Oh, shit.
but the other
he's
day
on the
for work-
flag. Don John is on the flag. And he's fucking jacked. And it's like, then there's fucking Scarlett Johansson, and it's him saying, like, oh, she's a dime.
I'm sorry. Please go on.
I'm sorry.
You asshole.
I'm sorry.
No, it's great. That was really funny. Like, the longer I
Oh
thought
my
about
God.
that joke, the funnier it was.
Oh, my God.
But Ohio's so shitty. Like, I was just driving the other day, and I looked to my left, and I was like, oh, that's the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Like, like, I thought I was in the middle of nowhere. Like, there it is. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Like, next
Ohio's
to a
so
burned down
shitty.
Rite Aid. Like, okay.
How did Ohio end up with all these notable, Hall of Fames? Did they beg? Were they like, we gotta have something?
No,
So
it was
we
just
like-
the best place for people in New York and Chicago to meet in the middle.
The rent
Yeah.
was cheap. You know, it was like they
Yeah.
were like, ah, shit,
Yeah.
yeah, we can make it work here in Cincy, here in Cleve.
And then someone decided to make, like, 5 or 6 of us fucking idiots president. So now Ohio's got a bunch of those.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. Got a lot of presidents.
Get a lot of
That's
middle
right.
managers from Ohio. Seems.
Yep,
Sure.
including me. So I mean, yeah. So yeah. So,
Yeah.
but I don't remember how we started talking about how awful Ohio was, but it sucks.
Somehow we got there from. Wait, no, you said you watched Remember the Titans.
Remember
at
the
Sunday
Titans
School.
in
Oh
Sunday
my
school.
God. Okay, yes. So I grew up very religious, like crazy, crazy, super religious. I call those my indoctrination days. And then like we would just have
But how do
these
you
like
really
church.
feel?
Well,
You're in. I think you're in like sympathetic company. I think you're on a podcast with people that all had indoctrination
That get it.
days.
That get it.
there's
Yeah,
a
we all-
couple podcasts that like I have like guested on before, and this one I definitely feel the most safe about my political and religious views. So,
Please. We have not been shy about that shit from day one.
Yeah.
So anyone
Yeah.
that would be mad is long gone.
if you've listened to like 5.5 seasons of this show and you are like voted
Wait,
for
are
Donald
these-
Trump, I'm not really sure how you're still here. So.
I don't understand.
Like,
Yeah. Well, where did you tune out and come back, please?
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
back at. Oh yeah.
No, I'm not you.
the Trump supporters. Yeah, we took the tapestry of our listeners and we shook off all the Trump voters, all the Jeff Annie shippers. We just like we shook them off and dumped them in the fucking trash.
We gave him
Where
the
you
old
belong.
dog flick on the nose. No. And then
Yeah. You guys shamed me into not enjoying the Jeff Annie finale anymore.
Yes!
So.
that was
Ben,
our fault.
we have done.
Now I just
our
watch
job.
the finale and feel shame.
You know, it's
Like,
kind
I
of a
shouldn't like
nice.
this.
I don't mind the sort of ending moment of it, but I like that it stays a like. Who knows what could have been, but too bad we're never gonna do that.
Yeah, you can save your thoughts. Wait for Jace.
Yeah, wait for Jace, who is the biggest Jeff Annie fan of the three of us, of course. Of course, notably. But yeah, so you watched
Famous.
it in Sunday school. Is what
Oh yeah, they would just make us watch that shit like all the time. Because I mean, I went to church like 4 times a week, so
That's just
like anytime we would have like lock-ins or anything, we'd always watch Remember the Titans.
They're just like more explicitly Christian.
Would you like me to name them?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Oh gosh, okay. So Flywheel's a movie that I remember watching
Yes.
tons of times.
Mhm.
Let me just look up.
I mean, I watched the VeggieTales movies a
I've
couple
all
times.
of them. Now I'm
Sure.
blocking. I thought I was so confident in like remembering all of these. I
They're
guess I'm just not.
they're dropping a new one. I was at the movies the other day and they gave me an ad for a new one. And like these
what?
Christian movies are getting bigger and bigger budgets because there's now one starring Zachary Levi as famed St. Louis Ram Kurt Warner. And
I've seen this.
And oh god, what is his name? Dennis Quaid is like the tough coach. And poor Anna Paquin is like has the role in the sports movie of the wife who's like, you're meant for great things. You guys gotta believe. Like, see, it's just all of her dialogue is gonna be her looking at Zachary Levi and saying, you're a great man. And I'm like, in this trailer, she is labeled as Academy Award winner Anna Paquin, and it bummed me out so hard that this is what has become of the youngest Oscar winner of all time.
Let's not forget about the 2014 smash hit Left Behind, where famous Christian actor
Nick
Cage
Cage.
tells us about what's going to happen.
Hold on, that's not the original Left Behind, though.
I was about
No,
to
it's
say,
the
they
remake.
made it... I like that they made one in the mid-2000s, and then they were like, we're going to do this one again. We're going to
let's
take
give it
this one
another
more
shot.
time. And they made it
Yeah.
again. And they made
They
it Nick Cage.
Made us watch that one too.
There's a stunt actor on this movie. American Underdog is the Kurt Warner movie. So there's a stunt actor
you.
on this movie whose name is O.J. Keith Simpson.
No.
Oh.
And I'm... Yes.
No.
Oh no.
And he's done stunts for, and I shit you not, Brian Banks, a football movie, Focus, a football movie, and American Underdog, a football movie.
Uh-oh.
See, this is
Uh-oh.
perfect for. I listen to this podcast called Crime and Sports, where they always talk about famous criminals and then people with the exact same name. And like, this is one of those people that like, how can you go into movies about football if your name is O.J. Simpson?
It's not. It's O.J. Keith Simpson. He tried so hard to differentiate himself.
No,
I'm
choose a
so fucking confused.
choose a different
No.
name. You gotta just
No way
choose
he
a
doesn't go by
different one.
Keith.
His nickname is Quick Six Simpson. That's
No.
way cooler.
Yeah, it's better than
That's
Juice.
way cooler.
It's better than Juice. Juice. The juice is loose. Anyway, can't wait to see what happens to O.J. Simpson 2. I can't wait to see what the sequel is like. Will it live up to the original? I'm sorry, O.J. Keith Simpson. Come on the podcast.
I'm sure you don't want to murder people.
I'm sure
O.J.
you
Keith Simpson.
don't want to murder people. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. This is America, okay? Innocent until proven guilty. O.J. Keith Simpson.
I'm sick.
Not to be confused with Orenthal James Simpson.
Oh, that's who we were talking about. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
wait, who's
Oh,
that?
I just got it.
Jesus.
What if I didn't know who O.J. was?
If you just like listed off 17 actors and directors I've never heard of, and you're like, O.J.
O.J.
Who?
Oh, the guy... Oh, from the Cuba Gooding Jr. show? That was a real guy? That happened? That's nuts.
That's wild.
He
David,
did some bad movies too, I think.
what did David Schwimmer do at that time? Did he know? Did anyone tell him? John Travolta? He knew that was a real guy? He's just like playing?
Johnny Travs?
Johnny Travs? Nathan Lane? They all knew?
Was that show any good?
Yeah, the OJ one is very good, actually. I don't
okay.
really like Ryan Murphy as, like, a creator or man, but that OJ show was pretty good. It was quite good.
Right.
I didn't watch the second series where it's about the murder of Gianni Versace, and I did not watch... Now they're doing one about Monica Lewinsky, starring Beanie Feldstein.
I feel so bad for her.
You know, I think she's gonna be okay. I think Monica Lewinsky or Beanie Feldstein.
Oh, Monica Lewinsky. She was like just 5 years too late.
She was. I mean, Monica Lewinsky. You forget. You're like, right. She was very young when all of this happened, and we just like.
Sure.
I mean, I didn't do anything. I was not born, but like, or I guess I was born, but like, I was not really up on the Clinton sex scandal. But like, we just really like took her to task, and
she was so close to missing the internet. She was so close.
I know. And now she just like responds to tweets every so often where the prompt is like, "What's your most embarrassing moment?" And she quote tweets it and says like, So that's fun. That's fun for her. I'm glad she has that going for her.
Yeah.
Community?
Hey, if you can do it. Yeah. That's right. That's why we're here. I forgot
That was why we were gathered here today. There's a lot of fucking good. There's a lot of good Brita bits in this one. I really love that. The moment where Annie's like, something fell off the roof, and she's like, "Duh, Annie. The question is, what fell off the roof?" is very good. Or when she's classic Gillian physical comedy of her like squeezing herself through the hand, is exceptionally good.
Yeah.
The Dean has a great moment just to start this episode when when they like shut the vinyl, and then you hear, of course, Jeff with the whole oh, it's a good thing we can't hear you behind this super thick protective soundproof vinyl, and then the Dean's like, no one can find out about this. We have to remain calm. Everybody freak out.
Yeah. Exceptionally good Dean shit. Or when they're
stuff.
all apologizing and they all look at him and he's like, "I forgive you." is very funny.
Oh.
When like
Abed's the best in this one too.
Abed rules in this one. This is some vintage Abed shit.
Abed, we're all on your side. So if you're also on your side, it's petty.
It's petty.
It's one of my favorite fucking things to say to people in real life.
It's
That's
petty. And like Abed's really like on some
Quote's
vintage great. Abed tip here of like, trying to travel backwards and forwards through time. An excellent bit of from Francesca Dart, right? Where like Jeff brings out some real abusive dad shit of like you try to get him to be normal without abusing him, which like Jeff, buddy, calm down. And then Frankie's like, I got it. And I don't understand television, and I don't understand what anybody's talking about, but Abed, actually, you traveled backwards from the future, so you're here to... And it's this brilliant, like, empathetic way that she continues to relate to Abed, who she has nothing in common with, you know?
Can you believe there are living, breathing people walking this earth that don't like Frankie Dart?
I mean, they disgust me. They're the scum between my toes.
I hope they don't reproduce.
I think we should take away their right to vote.
Yeah.
I think they should not be allowed to operate heavy machinery. She's exceptional, and they keep giving her like nonstop excellent shit to do. The bit about like getting on the phone with like a company, and then like as soon as they put you on hold, you redial and like getting into all the fight, brilliant. It's all really, really spicy good shit.
Yeah, she's just a great character.
We love her.
Great.
And we love Keith.
God, it cannot be said enough that this show just picked the best people to add.
Oh my gosh, they hit it out of the park.
It's so good.
Yeah, like they could not have reloaded better than the way that they did.
And there's so many other ways that other shows... We've literally said this, I think, Kev. There are other ways that other shows would have done this. Where it's like, let's get some fresh eyes or a new face or someone up and coming, and they were like, "No, let's get these two people who fucking crush it, and add them to a group of people who already fucking crush it. Let's not try to replace Troy with a Troy alike. Let's replace Troy with people that aren't going to try and be Troy replacements."
And that would have been the worst thing to do.
Oh,
God.
Oh my god! If you had gotten like, I don't know, like what's the guy from Tropic Thunder, like Brandon T. Jackson or whatever, like when they, like this is like the time where they're like, he should be in Big Mama's House 3. Like if you had gotten him, it just would have been, it feels desperate when that happens. Whereas there is a certain confidence and bravado to being like, no, we're going to do a woman in her mid-40s and a man in his 60s, and he is legend like Keith David.
It's almost like they had a lottery machine with like different character traits, and then like they picked it, and they were like, woman in her 40s, man in his 60s. We can do this.
It was like, okay, we need someone who's like, who has a conservative mindset, but is not representative of Shirley, and we need someone who's like worldly and a little pervy like Pierce, but isn't like the same energy. And they found the perfect replacement. It's one of the best I've ever seen a show replace missing cast members. Up there with bringing on Woody Harrelson to Cheers, or when they got rid of Mark Brandanowitz and brought on Adam Scott and Rob Lowe. You know, onto Parks and Recreation. Like, just the best you've ever seen a show go like, and we're better. And here we go.
Parks and Recreation's a good example, too. Yeah, they
did some good stuff on that television show. We're a fan.
We are fans.
Yeah, I don't know. This episode gives us like space elders from the space elder Britta. I don't know. I can't explain why her walking up and going, "What are you guys doing?" is very funny to me. Can't
fucking works for you.
Fucking gets me. There's what is wrong with me that's hot. It's
we don't have enough time, Kev.
No, well, I'm just quoting Jeff from when Britta is squeezing through the.
I thought you were that was a thought from inside your brain.
No, I'm sorry. I don't have thoughts. I have quotes from the television show Community.
I don't have thoughts.
You heard my thoughts, and I'm mad at Steve Carell. I guess that's what I'm all about.
That's who I am.
That's my thing, I guess.
This is what I do.
Here, I got opinions. I thought Ted Lasso season 2 was about as good as the first season, but for different reasons. Oh,
hey.
I thought. Yeah, I know. I'm bringing the fucking fire. I'm bringing the fucking hot takes.
Well, while we're on this,
Kevin brought the fire. Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. While we're on this topic of additional members into the show. I hope that I'm not bringing like a Scrubs season 9, and then I am bringing more of like
No, you're bringing like a season 8 where they're like, we have new interns and they're Aziz Ansari and Eliza Coop. You know, like you're bringing in like it's an interesting energy. It's okay.
I think I can come to grips with being Aziz Ansari.
Yeah.
In
But
this
Aziz
specific.
Ansari before that one article came out, and now he's like an alt-right dipshit.
I did not know that existed. So
I'm so sorry.
I didn't either.
Now he just tours the alt-right stand-up circuit.
Really?
Uh-huh. Because
When did that happen?
That was not a career arc I expected.
So you remember Aziz Ansari, and he's on Parks and Rec, riding high, does great, puts out a season of Master of None, and we're all like, I don't know, I miss when comedies had jokes, but this is still good. And then an article comes out about him from someone that went on a date with him and describes the events of that date, and he did not respond well to this article, and now he's a Republican.
Oh, because the sexual
misconduct
thing.
I didn't know that snapback happens.
Because there's two things that can happen, right? You either take that article comes out and you pledge to do better, or you see a stack of money by touring the Republican stand-up circuit, and he took column B. He went behind door number 2.
Yeah, because he's got a shot at being president, so
Right. President Ansari. It's going to be an interesting administration. It's amazing. Parks and Rec is an interesting show because there's a lot of good Parks and Rec, and whether or not you think the politics are toothless is one thing, but it's amazing how there's only one male actor from that show that hasn't just completely ruined their public persona. It's amazing how Adam Scott is the only clean man from Parks. Oh, I guess Nick Offerman. I'm sorry.
Nick Offerman's fine. I was like, hold on, what happened?
I'm sorry. Those two guys are doing great, and then every other man on Parks and Rec is a criminal. They're they've done crimes. It's anyway. I'm sorry everyone.
It's fine. No,
I'm
it's fine.
The buzz.
I had no idea I didn't know Aziz went that way.
Neither did I.
I'm so sorry to be the person to tell you this about Aziz.
I'm not that bummed out because I didn't really.
Did you?
I liked a little bit of the first season of whatever his show was called.
Master of None.
Yeah.
And they tried to stealthily put out a season after Aziz got canceled, and we didn't like that very much. And
he's not in that season.
Yeah, exactly. That's how they tried to hide it. He's still getting paid though. And but there is but there is that thing where you're like, well, why haven't I seen Aziz Ansari in 8 years? What?
Right.
What happened here? And then you Google and you're like, oh no.
Oh boy.
Well, thank God we still have Dave Chappelle, right?
Oh.
God damn. I got deeply sad about that.
Oh. And he's doing a tour with Joe Rogan now.
Of course he is.
Why the fuck? What else would he
all in?
That tour is gonna fucking sell out. Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
But there is just, now that Dave Chappelle and J.K. Rowling have both decided to become monsters, I think we can just take the 2000s and just put them in the recycle bin. I think we failed. I think that decade was a loss. Everyone, I'm sorry.
We should hit refresh.
We gotta do that one over because we messed it up bad.
We done made a mistake.
We fucked up with who we decided to honor from the
maybe
the
Y2K did happen, and the post 1999 is the simulation.
Yeah, I would accept that.
We're in the Matrix. Lana Wachowski. Yeah. Lana.
Oh, that's
the
what
case
the Matrix movies were about. Fucking.
We maybe didn't read it in 1999, but watching The Matrix now, it is impossible to not go, this is just about being trans. This is
Oh my
this
god.
is
Yeah.
only
man.
about being trans.
I think I
It's
need
like-
to rewatch this movie.
It's,
Oh yeah. Rewatch those movies, dude. Rewatch those movies.
I mean,
I'm lost now.
I mean, you gotta do it before Resurrections come out. You gotta do it.
Yeah, of course.
But it is, you watch those movies and you're like, oh my
oh.
god. And I'm sorry, that is not like me being disgusted. You're just like, it's just like, wow, this is
Yeah.
not subtle. This is like, this
Yep.
is, yeah, amazing. The Matrix, check it out.
Very good.
After you're done with Remember the Titans, go watch The Matrix. That's a pretty good double feature.
Movies, honestly. Yeah.
Oh, and what other show are we talking about? Community.
Oh, yeah, you know.
I was gonna say Space Force.
Space Force? I was also thinking Space Force.
But we shouldn't tell people to watch Space Force before they listen to our podcast about it.
No, don't. I mean, hey, you know, if you enjoy Space Force, all you Forces out there, you know,
Forces, shut
all
the
you,
fuck up.
all you
No,
Forces out there,
Kevin, Space Heads.
all
It's
you space ghosts, all you
Coast
space
to
ghosts,
coast.
heads, coast to coast. You know, if you enjoy it, that's fine. Please don't tell me.
Just don't talk to me about it.
Just don't talk to me about it. I'm not gonna do it. It's fine. I'm watching Squid Game. You know, I'm catching up on the culture. Just like I'm not gonna watch Space Force. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
You mean Squid Game, the thing that's totally not about how bad capitalism is, and people should stop saying that?
Wait, it's not about squid?
What? It's not about.
Huh?
I thought that show was about the crimes of the fishing industry. You're telling me it might be a critique of
No,
capitalism?
that's conspiracy. No, sorry. That's the way they should have named it. It's Seaspiracy because
Caleb?
they're fucking idiots.
Caleb, I don't know if you've seen my tweets, but that infuriates me to
It's
no
infuriating.
end. To
It's
to
Dude,
be
it was
cruising-
right fucking there for you.
to be cruising
And-
on Hulu. You're just like minding your own business. You're like, hey, you know, is there a new episode of What We Do in the Shadows? Maybe I'm gonna go watch some old Sunnies. And then you look up and you see the title of the thing called Seaspiracy, and you write up your will. You make sure your affairs are in order, because I like, my God,
I think that trailer auto played for me after something, and I was sitting in my living room at home one day, like eating lunch in between doing like work in my office, and it auto played, and I was eating, and I was like, "Oh, this looks really interesting." But because it auto played, I didn't see the title until the end, and when the title came up, I remember loudly, audibly going, "What?" I was so mad. Anyway, some people are bad at naming things.
apparently. And
Yeah.
you're like, I know how much like marketing teams spend like naming things, you know? But I think it was actually a Netflix original, so that explains it, because they have the quality control of a fucking like a cereal factory that pours broken glass into its fucking Cheerios. Like, it's unbelievable. Like, they stamp everything. They do not give a shit.
Are you trying to say that Seaspiracy isn't like an Academy Award winning name?
Yeah, when they give out the Oscar for names.
That
Yeah.
And
that
the
wouldn't
award-
win an MTV Music Award,
No.
movie award.
That would
Sorry.
not win Best Kiss at the MTV.
I think
Movie
we may
Awards.
have fundamental differences, guys. I think this is-
Wow.
Okay.
This is a line that we will not cross about classic documentary Seaspiracy?
Classic.
Is it a
Classic is the one thing you said without inflection, and I think that might have
Documentary.
been the most necessary thing.
documentary? I don't know.
Documentary with a question mark is
I don't
the
know
most
if it
perfect
was a
way
fiction.
to phrase it, though.
Documentary?
Documentary. Ah.
It documents things.
Also, the trailer kind of read initially as like, I'm a rich kid and I didn't know what to do with my time, so I bought a nice camera and recorded people doing bad shit. I don't know if that's what
That sounds like a
movie show is.
Seaspiracy to me.
And my dad named me Hunter Fisher, and I'm just carrying the bad naming conventions.
Hunter Fisher? Dean, we're sorry and we love you? That was a reference to this episode of Community. So that's how you tie that back in. That's how you wrap that one up.
Well, do you want to do rankings before our guest has to jet, or do you want to? All right, let's do them real quick so that they can be a part of them.
What?
Oh, I get to rank?
Yeah.
You get to rank.
Welcome
Yes.
to the
Look at
elite
me.
class of guests who have been able to rank.
Your
I'm
Space
not the
Force
1%.
pitch almost lost it, but you still retained it.
That's right.
You should be proud of that.
Okay.
I am.
So we are ranking an end tag that kills me.
Oh my God.
It's a great one. It's so
This
good.
end tag is.
This is about a normal size son. No, finish your thought. Finish your thought. I'm gonna take the dog for a walk, and then eventually leave you.
This end tag fucking slays me.
Yeah, it's an incredible one.
I like it. I'm gonna let the guest go first.
Oh,
On
geez, do
our
I
list.
have to?
Yeah.
No, I guess.
No.
I guess not.
Oh, geez, but what if I
You know,
give you like a wake? What if I'm way off at you guys though?
All right, I'll go first. I was gonna go first anyway. I like this more than Kugler.
Woo!
Okay, cool.
Kugler, current number 2.
Yeah, I put this at my number 2. It's not Fiddler Please.
It's not Fiddler Please, but like nothing is.
No.
Nothing is Fiddler
Yeah,
Please.
nothing is. Let's be honest.
That's the
Nothing
funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
That shit will be
Every
funny
so
until
often
the-
I post our like end tag rankings on Twitter, and someone on Twitter is like, "What is the number 1? What are you saying?"
One of the greatest bits of comedy ever.
It's so funny.
It's incredible.
It's hard to be Jewish in Russia, yo.
Yo. Bagels and Lux. Diamond Shop.
Just someone surmising the plot of Fiddler on the Roof of saying it's hard to be Jewish in Russia, yo. Fuck me. Oh my god.
Incredible.
I want to watch that right now. Okay, well, you're both in agreement that it's the new number 2?
I was going to say that I don't think it's as funny as Portuguese Gremlins, but I do think it's funnier than Kugler, so I guess I would say it's 2 as well.
Well, you could say 3, in that
We're gonna
instance.
Yeah, I
gonna
guess
have
I would
one-
split the difference and say 3 on
Split
that.
the
We're gonna have one episode that's we're gonna be able to move one end tag each. And move one episode each, and it's going to be absolute fucking chaos.
Oh, I am so ready to listen.
It's going to be
that
misery. Yeah, that'll be after we
Hell
cover
yeah.
the finale. We're going to re-rank, and then, I don't know, we might do something else, or we might not. I don't
one.
know.
Caleb, listen.
Who knows?
Caleb, you and I
Not
need
us.
to talk right now. Listen. Are you ready?
Huh?
I need you to tell me what your price is to get that hot air balloon pumped up.
Oh, my God.
What my price is?
Come on,
To,
you're the only one with kids. You're
To
the only
bump
one with kids.
up Intro to Felt Surrogacy, our current number 101.
101
Listen to the
101.
indignance.
by heart.
I will... Okay, so to finish this ranking, please, before I so rudely interrupt
I'm so sorry.
on this very orderly podcast, my boy Kugler, I cannot put it over my favorite lad, my nom de plume when playing Jackbox games with community podcasters. Is the number 3 for me, is to break that tie, I guess.
Yeah.
What do we...
That's fine.
Big Hand Dad. Eh?
And then
What would you call it?
no, that's perfect. I
It's
wouldn't
not
have
as
called
good
it
as
anything else,
Yakuza
Kev,
0.
But the
It's
name
not as
also
good as
just
It's not as good as
No.
Yakuza.
Yakuza 0 is incredible.
That's our finest work.
Yeah, we're better at naming things than Seaspiracy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm having an aneurysm. I'm fucking... Oh, God. Losing my mind. Okay, so let's rank this epi. Let's rank this dang epi. So we're kind of in this spot of season 6 of kind of the, not a dip, because I still enjoy these 3 episodes, but we're about to hit 3 classic epis. And grifting did not fare particularly well last week. Where is recycled cinema on this dang list? Number 84. I like this one more than recycled cinema.
Okay.
Which is where they make the sci-fi movie.
Yes. Yeah, I agree with that.
but I might cap it off at like Celebrity Impressionists.
Yeah, what's the intro to Knots?
That's
Intro
the
to Knots.
season 4 Christmas with Malcolm McDowell.
Oh,
Very good.
With the the long takes.
Yeah, I would put this above Basic Sandwich, below Intro to Knots.
I can probably.
I like Intro to Knots.
Yeah, I do too. Dan, how are you feeling?
I would put it below. It would be my new 81. It'd be below the.
Okay, so
D&D
little lower than the lot of us. So we're kind of looking at. So I will again split the difference here. I'll go below. I'll go with Daddy Host below Intro to Knots. S6E10. Wow. Basic RV repair and Palmistry.
Dang, ranking these is so hard.
It's something.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Yeah, it sucks, and we do it all the time, and we love it.
Do it every time, and
yeah, it's gonna
we're
be
not angry about it at all.
Thank God we don't rank anything related to The Witcher. I think I would. I don't even know how you would do that.
How would you do it without vomiting?
I think you couldn't do like episodes, but you could do like
arcs,
creatures, or
characters,
story. Like yeah, you could do something like that. But it's too late. I'm sorry. That train has sailed. I'm sorry I put that out into the ether. We're not going to do it. Great. So Dan, thank you for joining us. Why don't you?
No problem. Thanks for having me on.
Why don't you tell the good people where they can find you and listen to you and experience you, however they may please.
To be clear, don't give them your address. We don't want them to literally find you.
I do.
Well, I'm in Ohio. I mean, if they want to come here, that's like...
Yeah, there's like 10 people there, so it should be pretty easy.
That's their own problem. So I actually, since the last time I came on here, we have actually put the sports podcast on hold for a little bit, so I'm not really doing anything right now. I took a little bit of break, little mental health break, but when I come back, I'm actually putting all of my effort into Tim Ryan's Senate race. So, I'm doing boots on the ground stuff, and that's not even a joke. That's 100% real.
Oh, okay.
Next year, I'm just doing some work trying to get that Republican seat flipped blue. So that's gonna kind of be all my effort for the next year.
I love that.
So if you, I might have like a political podcast. I've been kind of dabbling about that, thinking about maybe doing something there, but for right now, no real content. But I will be like breaking both of my thumbs donating to Kristen Sinema's primary opponent and through the Act Blue link. So we'll get there. But until then, I mean, that's pretty much everything I'm doing.
Hell yeah.
I love that.
Well, thanks for coming on again.
Inviting me, love to be here, and anytime you guys want to chat or play games or anything, just let me know.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Have a good one, guys.
Take it
Later.
Easy. Peace.
Oh, is he gone? Oh, thank God.
Man. Kev, what you got going on, my dude?
Let's see. I got a couple things that are like on the cusp of coming out. They're not quite ready yet. But I got again patreon.com/TV's Kevin. You're gonna start seeing more action over there. You're gonna start seeing some more things coming up, some more uploads, short story uploads, samples of essay uploads. We're in the early stages of flirting with another TV rewatch pod that would be behind that $1 paywall. We're flirting. We're kind of eking it out, trying to see if that's something we want to do. And it might possibly be about the television show Twin Peaks, if it's about anything. That would be how I finally watch Twin Peaks.
That'd be how you make it happen for yourself.
That would be. I have to make content, apparently. That's how I'm gonna have to do it. And that's fine. Sometimes.
Said the C word.
Hey, listen. Sometimes it do be like that. Sometimes it is content. You know what I mean?
That's true. You're right.
Sometimes you're art, and sometimes you're content.
Yep. Sometimes you just have to do something. I get that.
You just got to do something. You know what? Hey, here's one. I have nothing to do with the thing I'm about to recommend, but I'm going to recommend it anyway. I just saw a movie in the theaters that apparently no one else is going to go see in the theaters, and I think that's a damn fucking shame, because it was a damn fine feature film that I just saw. It is called The Last Duel, and it stars, here's your guys, Jodie Comer. Here you got Adam Driver. Oh, you don't like that? Oh, you got Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. And it's about It's about knights and shit, and it's directed by Ridley Scott. There is not a person alive that films swords and shit better than Ridley Scott. That movie is excellent. The movie is surprising. The ad campaign is very misleading about what that movie is about. I was completely bowled over for my entire time watching it.
All right.
And it's fine to enjoy a little Venom Let There Be Carnage every now and again, but
Whew.
if you want to see things that are not Venom Let There Be Carnage, if you want to see things that are not the Eternals, the way to do that is you got to throw down a little money at the movie theater for something that's a little different, something that's a little interesting. And Last Duel was fucking excellent. It's one of my top 5 movies so far this year. Although we're getting hit, French Dispatch, it's about to come out shooting. Last Night in Soho, coming out shooting. Dune.
Bang, bang.
You got. I'm sorry. Is that Licorice Pizza on the horizon? Is that Spencer? What's that over there? This is the time of year that like pretentious movie fucks like me. We're just like rolling in it. We're pigs in slop. This time of year.
Wonderful time.
There's almost too many. There's almost like I cannot keep up with everything that's dropping in this wonderful October we've had. And so I don't know. Go to your local movieplex. There's probably something interesting going on over there.
Hopefully, yeah.
I think so. I know what's out right now. Mathematically, something over there has to appeal to you, whoever you are. It's a numbers game, and I love it. So that's my recommendation. Go to the motion pictures and see something interesting.
And see something extraordinary.
And maybe The Last Duel will be out of theaters by the time I'm done with this sentence because no one is going to go see it. I don't know.
I had a chance to go screen it, and I couldn't because of a family commitment, and I was very sad. But sometimes you gotta do things for family you don't want to do.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
Sometimes it do be like that. It's hard out there for daddy hosts, but keep it on your list.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes open.
Hey, I'm gonna see The French Dispatch on Thursday with you, but not with you.
Yeah, we'll be in different time zones. Probably seeing it at different times, but I am just going to lose my shit, most likely. I'm just probably going to
go. And then I'm seeing The Eternals on November 1st, which seems like a really long ways away to get that confirmation. I'm just realizing. But I'm going to see Eternals. Yeah, that's... I knew that like 3 days ago. That's never... Anyway, movie season, y'all. It's here. And Dune is in like 4 days.
Dune coming out. By the time this episode drops, Dune is out. Is it a theatrical smash sensation? Maybe not, because it's screening for free in your living room. But maybe it is. You never know.
I'm going to watch it at home first, because I'm a heathen. But we are organizing a group.
I don't regret anyone who looks at a movie being free and legal in their living room for a subscription service they already have and going, no, I'm not going to pay for that. No, I'm not going to pay for that. Of course not. Why would you? Only insane people like me would do that. Only lunatics like myself would go, no, I think I'm going to go pay to see The Irishman in theaters. I think I'm going to go do that. That's me.
No. Yeah. But the thing is, I will get a group together and go see it at IMAX, so I'll spend $20 a ticket eventually.
Yeah. See it
but
big.
You got to see it big.
Got to see them worms all big.
Yeah. My shout out. Oh, fuck. I was thinking about movies the whole time you were talking about yours, and that's it. I don't know. I'm working on some stuff. They're great. I love movies. I did realize when you were talking about the Criterion Collection having a sale that like the only sales I've cared about for maybe years are Epic Game Store, Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation sales. Because that's just my like stomping ground. That's my area of comfort. That's my warm blanket. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That being said, I'm gonna try and get into streaming more soon. I had a whole like Monday, Wednesday, Friday stream set up last year, and it was great. And it's taken almost as much time as the amount of time I was streaming to get it back rolling again after the kid was born. That's fine though. Dad's got dad shit to do.
You got shit going on. Don't
I got all sorts of shit going on. Yeah. I wrote a horror short short story.
Oh.
I don't know how I'm gonna show that to people if I do. I mean, I want to, but I don't want to just like post a link somewhere because that seems like weird and cloying. I'd like to submit it and get it published somewhere and then tell you to go read it because then whatever. But
Absolutely.
yeah, and then working on finishing up me and my grandma's Halo podcast,
Hell yeah.
which is I made a molehill out of a mountain. I was like, this will be easy, and then I got into it and went, oh fuck, not because it's bad, but like because I'm not an anal retentive person, but when it comes to like making podcasts that I want to have sound produced, spend a lot of time doing shit that like probably nobody would care about if it wasn't there, but I care about. So I sit there and just nitpick and make sure everything sounds perfect. So every
People
hour-long
might not
episode
notice,
takes 3
but their
hours.
brains might notice. You know, they might not consciously know, but they know.
Yeah, they might step out and be like, "Oh, that was good," and that's my only goal. That's my
And
only
they might
goal.
not have
People-
the faculities to explain why it is different and why it
Sure,
is
they may not have the vocabulary they may not realize why, but they'll step away and go, "You know what? That was really actually pretty excellent."
There's kind of
So yeah,
stuff going on there.
that game comes out December 8th. We've got like 10 episodes. I would like to get them all out before the game comes out. And that's looking like it's probably going to mean it's going to be like a semi-weekly format for November. 2 episodes a week. And then 2 episodes the first week of December, and then the game. Since it's already October fucking 19th. Where did 2021 go, Kevin? Fuck.
Daddy host, these are excellent questions. They went, honestly, a lot into a community podcast that we both do.
This is true.
Where, it's now been a year and a half. And obviously, we missed some weeks. We just took off a long break, but that's,
It went a long time before we took like an extended break.
I think so. I think we did a good job on the whole.
Like I had a kid and we took 1 week off.
Right.
And then October hit.
And we
like,
did some
maybe
episodes with the idea that you might miss of,
might
like
not
you
be
won't.
there. Yeah. No, I wasn't trying to suggest that y'all required me back after a week.
We
I
are
was just
stern
like, hey,
taskmasters.
he's small and full of food right now, so I can actually step away for like an hour. The way kids be. Anyway, yeah, those are my shout outs. Be kind, be nice, wear a mask, don't be a dick.
No, man, get vaccinated if you're not. I don't think, again, as we're I think everyone who listens to this is probably vaccinated if they have access to such things.
Yeah.
But do it if you haven't.
Yeah. If you can, do it.
Do it. I got my microchip and it's fine. Doesn't bother me at all.
Microchip.
Sorry.
No, it's funny. It's funny as shit. Because
It's just
the
funny
first
that
argument
everyone's
that I think
so
of is
stupid.
the one guy being like, "Why the fuck would the government care when you go to Arby's, Chad?" Fucking.
Right? They got
Also, you voice all your protest of this microchip in your arm on Facebook.
Yes,
hey,
exactly.
fuckface.
On your-
Guess where they're following you, you idiot.
on your telephone, and I don't have mine
Yeah.
with me, but like they know where I am.
Yeah, they mad know where I am. I walk past Starbucks and my phone goes, "Oh, hey, you're near a Starbucks." It's a problem.
They recommend Facebook friends based on who I was geographically near.
Yo, so weird. I met a guy at a Target. This is gonna sound like I'm making it up for this. I met a guy at a Target. We exchanged numbers. He texted me once, and then Facebook was like, "Do you know this person?" And I was like, "How the fuck did you know I would know this person?"
Because I guess you have Facebook on
We
your phone.
stood next to each other at the same Target,
And your
and
phone
we both have
number.
Facebook on
Yeah.
our phone.
Yep.
Ugh.
That's messed up. That's fucked up.
My Apple Maps knows what time of day I leave the house and then go to Mokabee's. So even if I'm not going to Mokabee's, but I'm leaving the house at 10 or 9, it's like, "You want to go to Mokabee's?"
There you go. That's
And I'm
right.
like, more than half the time, I'm like, "Yes, shut up."
Yeah, shut
But
up.
it's still like, weird.
That was weird. Yeah, it remembered where I parked my car, and I didn't ask it to. It was like your car, you were obviously just driving, and then you just got out of your car, and your car is parked here. And I was like, it's fucked up that you know that.
Get out of my brain.
It's like, get out of my brain. That's excellent. And we are in the home stretch of
Yeah.
Community. We are in we have 3 episodes of Community left to cover. Ain't that
Whew.
something? Ain't
That's
that
some shit.
ain't that just freak your gourd? And doesn't that just freak your bean? And
Yeah.
it's honestly couldn't ask for 3 better episodes to end the television show Community. Spoilers for our discussion, but 3 bangers on the way out the gate.
Kind of slap.
They kind of they kind of fucking nailed the end of Community, and I think good job to all involved. And we will be back next week with Community's final paintball episode. We get to talk a little paintball. It's been a minute.
Yeah, we get to talk about the anti-penultimate. That's what that word is, right?
Wow.
The one before the penultimate.
One before the last one. But until next week, pop pop.
App.
Pop pop. This has been a Talkback Podcast.
That was quite a show. Very entertaining.
Please tell your friends about this show.
Boopy doopy doop boop sex.
Larry, I'm on DuckTales.